your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, now you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders. Along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, check.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
11 yards on the connection there. First down, Washington.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Throwing now, Daniel. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? As they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got room to run. And he's in. What a drop. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mims set in motion here. A run with the Central Florida prominent R.J. Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is underneath, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 1st and 10.
That's good.
Commanders,
first down.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's to Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Come on. 19 tight. Not
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Harry Flurry. Touchdown, Commanders.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And no return here. This is a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down. Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Back, go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And a pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. touchdown. Here's Gay to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working the middle, that's Harvey. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money up, believe it or not, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my
Ready?
Daniels now on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Right side, catch made by McCord. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
79 Broncos, Panther 6.
To the air again is Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
A run out of the gun. Krowski Merritt. Good blocking to the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
He'll try to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional.
That one intercepted. Turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Krosky Merritt will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Makes the score. Commanders 35, Broncos 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. them up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Bobby Wagner gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15.
Throwing is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's taken down up past the 35. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
First down, Denver.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. This duo's dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another 1st.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Man in motion is Ingram. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough 1st half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is caught at 3. To the goal line and in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 35, Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
I just want to ride. Shorty got that body out of no time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
79 Broncos. Bronco leading. 72.
As pump, that's Lane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. Pain there for the stop.
Down is the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's Harvey. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throw it. Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 17. Matt Gay to kick off for
So,
Washington.
after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision.